In the heart of a twilight-drenched wilderness, where the horizon seemed to claw at the very seams of creation, two colossal figures stood, their forms draped in the heavy shadows of destiny. The land of Israel, an incandescent jewel in the canvas of existence, beckoned from the distance, its divine essence pulsating with a rhythm that could be felt deep within the marrow of reality itself. Yet, here in the forsaken outlands, where the sky bled into an abyssal violet and the earth exhaled whispers of forgotten epochs, the tribes of Reuben and Gad contemplated their fate. The landscape sprawled before them like an ancient beast lying dormant, its contours etched in the jagged lines of untamed potential. The soil, scarred and bruised, exuded a raw, almost metallic scent, a primordial essence that spoke of epochs where stars themselves wept tears of molten gold. These lands, stripped of the celestial purity of the holy realm, lay like a barren canvas awaiting the touch of divinity. From the rifted sky, shards of twilight cascaded down in fragments of ethereal light, shattering against the cragged rocks and igniting the landscape in a kaleidoscope of spectral fire. The air was thick, almost viscous with the weight of spiritual inertia. Every breath felt like inhaling the very fabric of existence, mingling the scents of ancient dust and unspoken promises. The tribes, clad in garments of opalescent fabric that shimmered with an unnatural luster, gathered around their herds. These creatures, beasts of burden and symbols of lower existence, moved with a slow, deliberate grace, their eyes glinting like distant stars. The cattle, with their low, mournful bellows, seemed to resonate with the lament of the earth itself, a stark contrast to the vibrant pulse of the land of Israel. As the leaders of Reuben and Gad surveyed their surroundings, their faces were etched with lines of resolute determination. They gazed at the land as though seeing it through a veil of eternity, their minds teetering on the edge of an all-encompassing revelation. To them, the very essence of reality was a malleable force, waiting to be sculpted into a reflection of divine glory. In this realm of raw potential, the tribes envisioned a cosmic transmutation. They were not merely shepherds, but cosmic architects, tasked with harnessing the base elements of creation and elevating them to the divine plane. The very ground beneath their feet seemed to groan with the weight of their ambition, each tremor a subtle reminder of the boundless potential buried deep within the mundane. The moment was electric, crackling with an intensity that made the very air shimmer with unseen energies. The tribes of Reuben and Gad, consumed by their mission, moved with a sense of purpose that bordered on the divine. They spoke in a language that seemed to ripple through the fabric of the universe, each word a sacred incantation designed to summon forth the hidden essence of the land. Yet, this land was no mere expanse of territory. It was a crucible of spiritual alchemy. As the tribes delved into its depths, they encountered the raw, untempered forces of creation, a chaotic symphony of elemental fury and primordial whispers. The very soil seemed to pulsate with a life force of its own, an undulating sea of potential that threatened to overwhelm even the most stalwart of spirits. Amid this cosmic struggle, the tribes realized their endeavor was not merely about transforming a piece of land, but about confronting the very core of reality itself. The pastoral life they yearned for was a battleground where the divine and the mundane clashed, each moment a struggle to pull the essence of holiness from the darkest recesses of existence. As the twilight deepened into an all-encompassing darkness, the tribes of Reuben and Gad stood firm, their resolve unshaken. They had chosen to face the primordial chaos, not as an escape, but as a challenge, a divine call to transmute the base elements of reality into a reflection of the sacred. In this crucible of creation, they would forge a path from the chaos of the lower realms to the luminous heights of divine elevation. And thus, in the profound silence that followed the cosmic upheaval, the tribes embraced their destiny with a fervor that shook the very foundations of existence. Their mission was clear: to transcend the limitations of the material world and elevate the lower realms to a state of divine glory, a journey that would ripple through the fabric of creation and echo into eternity.